Okay, when we look at this problem, focus on what they're asking for and what they're giving us. They give us 5 consecutive positive integers. They say that the sum of it's W, and we want the greatest of these integers. Now, one thing you want to remember is that if you're dealing with consecutive integers, and especially on the SAT they'll give you an odd number of them, that the average of the consecutive integers is the median. That means it's the midpoint. Half the values are above it, half the values are below it. So we can easily calculate the value of the median. In this case, if our total is W and we have 5 consecutive integers, W over 5 would be the average. Okay, they're 5 consecutive integers. We want the greatest one. Since they're consecutive integers, we'd have W over 5 plus 2. We want the integer that is 2 greater than the middle one. Thus, we have W over 5, the average, plus 2. When you encounter a problem like this one, where they're giving you letters for values, give the letters number values. That way, it's easier for you to understand what's going on and conceptualize the problem. Okay, she deposited D dollars in her checking account. She had a total of T. Well, let's say D is 100. She deposited $100, and now that gave her a total of T, or $200. She's going to withdraw D minus 50. So that'd be 100 minus 50, a total of $50. So she's going to have left 200 minus $50. But let's see where we got that $50. That $50 is D minus 50, right? So we're going to have D minus 50. And we're going to subtract that D minus 50 from T. Distributing that negative across, that allows us to have T minus D plus 50. When you see an abstract problem like this, where they give you letters instead of numbers, reverse it. Substitute numbers for the letters so that you can conceptualize the problem. In this case, we're paying P dollars for 4 ounces, and each ounce is going to make S servings, and we want to get the dollar cost per serving. Okay, let's say that P equals $8, and that S, the number of servings, is 3. Now focus here. We want the dollar cost per serving. So that's the dollar cost per serving. It'd be dollar over serving. So we've got our $8, and we've got 12 servings. So we've got $8 divided by the 12 servings. Substituting the letters back in, that is P divided by 4S. This is an important problem because it's going to show us 2 things. One, it's going to show us the advantage to substituting number values for letters in an abstract problem. But secondly, it's going to show us how to handle a group and factor move that's showing up increasingly on the SAT. Okay, Tim is going to get B bananas in addition to the number of bananas he had originally, which we'll say is X. And now he's going to have M times as many as he had originally. In terms of B and M, how many did he have originally? So let's set this up. X plus B equals M times X. Now let's give it some numbers so that we can keep a concept working here. Let's say he originally had 5. That's going to be X. Plus 10, that's going to be B, equals, and 3 will be M, 3 times 5. Now we're going to do something unusual. We're going to kind of substitute X back in for 5 so that we can see how we'd solve for X. So we've got 10 equals 3X minus X. Putting the letters back in, that'd be B equals MX minus X. Okay, this is where we hit a huge thing. You want to group and factor here. By that I mean, see how we've got X over there with the 3X minus X? Well, you just subtract the 1X from the 3X to get 2X. But if you're conceptualizing it in terms of abstracts, what you're really doing is saying X times 3 minus 1. Okay, now let's substitute over here with our letters. B equals X times M minus 1. And now we want to solve for X, so we're going to divide both sides by 3 minus 1. That gives us 10 divided by 2. In the letters, that would be b divided by m minus 1. Now, this was the toughest problem on that test. This is a difficult problem, but if you go back over this and practice it, this will open up a lot of problems that you're going to be seeing on the SAT math sections.